Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm out here in my greenhouse polytunnel where I'm going to be finishing up a couple of projects. One is this raised bed that you see here. I'm going to be finishing putting this up, installing it. I'm going to be planting out some tatsoys. I have some scarlet tatsoi that I wanted to try out, and also some green tatsoi that I want to plant in here as well. It's doing really good over in my raised bed garden, so I wanted to plant some here in the polytunnel as well. And then I want to take you along and show you my double layering in my greenhouse that seems to be working out really well. So come along with me and let's have some fun. So guys, I was able to finish installing this lovely raised bed from Avatuin. I've transplanted some plants over here from my raised bed garden. Also planted out some seeds in some of the empty spots, but hopefully everything will start rooting and taking root soon and looking lush. But I'm really happy that this is all done. I love the storage space at the bottom, and I kind of like did it a little different, as I didn't space out the bottom wood plates all the way across, because I wanted this space right here empty so I can put flowers or plants all the way down at the bottom and have a little bit more room. So I just have this shelf right here, and I love it, guys. And this is my mandevilla. I'll put a picture of what it looks like in the summertime. Still has a flower on it, and it is overwintering right now. I was able to cut it all back, and these are all my lemon trees. I have limes, calamandans, also some lemon trees as well, and a few other citrus trees, and looks like they're already starting to flower. Now these didn't have flowers on them before I put them in the greenhouse, so this is all happening right here inside the greenhouse. So I guess they're loving their environment here. And this is what I was mentioning about double layering, how this little tiny greenhouse is inside this environment. And if this little greenhouse was outside, it probably would just blow over in the wind, and I've done that before and they don't last. So put them inside this polytunnel is making them last, and also giving them double layering so you can actually put in annuals. So right here is an impatient that's now starting to flower. I had cut this all the way back. There was no flowers, but now it's starting to flower again. And this is some longevity spinach, more annuals down on the shelf down here, and then way at the bottom. Then at the top here, I have some pineapple and more longevity spinach. You can see that right there. And I'm going to be propagating the longevity spinach. I have a video on propagating longevity spinach. It is amazing, the spinach, and it tastes so delicious in salads. All right, so let's move on down. So right here is an aloe vera that I'm overwintering, and you can see all the new shoots coming out of it. This was given to me by a neighbor, and I'm really loving it. Then this is another greenhouse that I was talking to you about in my prior video that I was able to install and put way here in the back of the polytunnel. And this is the double layering, and I brought in most of my annuals that I had in the front of my house. This is double impatiens. This is a planter that sits on our front porch, and it's so pretty. You can tell some of the flowers. Look how beautiful those are. And these are double impatiens. So right here is a planter, and I'll put a picture of how this planter looked in the summer, spring and summer. And this is Super Petunia bubblegum and another Super Petunia. I put a link to the variety of that particular one, and more pineapple, guys, and they're doing well. So perhaps we'll get pineapples this year. I'm gonna have to transplant these into larger containers. And then I have all my pentas that is overwintering, and they look lovely. Then some more perennials down there that I'm going to be planting out next year or next spring. And here's another, this is another double impatient as well. And so yeah, guys, that's what's going on inside the greenhouse. And I do, when it's 32 degrees, below 32 degrees, I'll go ahead and close this right here so that the plants can stay a little warmer. So yeah, guys, and right here, these are some little limelight punch. I have 1, 2, 3 of them that I'm gonna have to be planting out. So right here is a little chair that I can sit in and have a cup of tea when it's nice and sunny out. It is like a sauna in here. It gets like sometimes 90 to 100 degrees. Even with the door open, it feels wonderful. And I love it inside of here, especially in the winter time. It's just wonderful. And then right here is where I keep all my fertilizers at the moment. And there's some back there. And yeah, guys, so this is a little storage area. And then I think, let's see, right over here, right behind here, I'm going to put like a little, right in this space, I'm going to be putting a little potting table over here so that I can pot up some plants. So guys, I'm back here over in my raised bed garden, and I uncovered the winter covers, and I'm so excited that we're able to harvest all these luscious winter greens here in the winter months. We have the tatsoi, bok choy, also the Chinese cabbage, the chard. We also have a few of kale and collard fates, and the chard here is doing so lovely. But it's just been nice to be able to come out here when it's cold out and just harvest all the winter greens. And I'm going to be covering all the raised beds back up because we're going to be getting some freezing temperatures over the next week. And I just want to make sure everything's protected. So guys, it is going to be a cold weekend with temperatures dropping really low, below 32 degrees. And I think next week we're going to see teen temperatures like 17 or something like that. So anyways, what I'm doing today, and this is my little solar light that I keep here, and it just runs on this little solar panel. And I'm going to put a link to some of these products so you guys, if you're interested in getting them, it's going to be in the description link below on some of the products I use here in my polytunnel. But anyways, as you can see, I went ahead and closed up this particular greenhouse, and I closed up that greenhouse right there. But because it's going to be below 32 degrees, I went ahead and turned on this heater. Let's see if you can see this. This is a little heater that I have in the greenhouse, and I keep it on low, but that just keeps the temperatures hopefully above the freezing temperature, and it's been working really well so far. I don't turn it all the way up. I do turn it only on the first setting so that it can get a little bit of heat here in the greenhouse. Okay guys, and also recently I purchased a fan, a battery operated fan that I'm going to be putting in here, and I'll show you that on another day. All right guys, I hope everyone is having an awesome holiday season. Thanks for watching my video. Happy gardening guys, and God bless.